Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys and welcome to Hi guys and welcome to our channel. We are here to do the much requested video on how to name your baby in 4 days.
We wanted to meet our baby for the first time without having any kind of labels. We didn't want name, gender, all of this stuff we throw on to people and say, hey, this is you. This is you.
You just hit the camera.
That's how passionate I am about this.
I'm gonna say it was so hard for me not to find out. I had asked, I mean, the whole 9 yards. Louis, can we just find out? All my friends are finding out the gender right now that are pregnant, like around the same time as us. Can we please just find out? No. Especially when you do the testing and they know the gender and you have no flippin' idea. You know how hard that was for me? A couple of my girlfriends were like, what's your doctor's name? Once we found out we were having a healthy baby boy, it was now time to get to business. Everybody, I mean everybody was asking us, do you have a name yet? Do you have a name yet?
Do you have a name yet? Do you have a name yet?
I guess it's very uncommon for people not to like name their baby right away.
Surprisingly, people always have to plan. It's like, oh, I gotta know what's happening next.
Every shift change that was there, they would say, so, have you guys came up with a name yet?
It was a severe amount of pressure. Every
time the doctors or nurses would leave, Louis like, why do they need the name of our baby? He was so sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, no. Tell you what, we'll tell you when we have the baby's name picked out, and then you'll know.
The first day came along, and we had a lot of people come and visit, a lot of family come and visit, so it really didn't give us a time to sit down and figure it out, and you just got really, really dark.
Well, I can change color on cue.
The sun will come out in a second. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Just darker.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that.
Look how dark I am now.
It's coming out now.
I'm like a
I really need the sun to come out. Because you are way too dark.
I am switch.
Like, no, but then we would have to start all over again.
No.
Oh, now we're the same color, babe. So the first day came and went. With family visiting and all that, we didn't really have a time to sit down and talk about names. So day 2, fast forward, we were finally able to sit down. It is August 31st. We get to go home today. Mommy's starting to get her mommy bags. I'm gonna be rocking these for a while now, but it's all worth it. There's our little man. He's sleeping. There's Daddy. He's doing the aging because we're trying to figure out what to name you. Hopefully it helps us decide your name, because right now you are still nameless. You are still baby Baca. Baby boy Baca. And we get to bring you home to your brothers and sister today and start life as a family. I can't put my other thumb up. As a family of 2 adults and 4 kids. And you will see in this footage, I was pretty pissed off. So I don't have the nicest look on my face because I was going through pregnancy hormones. So I was just like sad. I just wanted our baby to be named. I was really sad. I cried probably all of the day because I just wanted to figure it out. And you will see Louis on here being difficult because he really, honestly, deep down inside, I think he knew we were leaving without a name because he just wants to tell the system.
That's
honestly,
not true. I did look it up. I couldn't find any kind of clarity. There was no law.
Because he wanted to do it. He wanted to do it.
I anticipated it. You know, it's easy to say, hey, you know, we haven't named all of our other kids. It didn't come to us like that. We thought about it. We deliberated on it. I couldn't find any laws, so I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just have to kind of play it by ear. Hopefully we'll come up with a name pretty quickly. But I didn't want to think about the name because the whole my whole purpose, I know we were not finding out the gender, but my whole purpose was like, man, I've never in 34 years met a human being that was unnamed. That's kind of cool. Everybody's walking around with these labels given to us, right? And we dress and we act and we behave the way that people tell us to do when we were children. So yeah, in a way, I was interested in how, if this would disrupt the system, because
Daddy and Mommy are gonna name you. So this is gonna be your name, your identity. Who do you want to be? Oh, you don't want to be anybody?
I love it. Tao. T-A-O. Tao Baca.
No. He's not Asian.
Tao is not Asian. Yeah, it's totally Asian.
Babe, we're not going crazy. They have to be names like...
So, okay, so let's get more specific here, because mountain...
So now we need to talk about why we needed a mountain name. So Louis, don't go on a tangent, because I know you can on this. The simple version.
Okay,
the simple version.
Let me grab the book.
Okay.
The book is the Book of Changes, and the Book of Changes highlights the steps to change, and it has all different types of change that you would have encountered or possibly encounter in your life. The family unit, like I've mentioned in prior videos, is the embryo of society, right? And so each different, even our children, the firstborn son, the secondborn son, the thirdborn son, the firstborn daughter, second, third, you know, it comprises all different relationships in regards to a family and society as a whole. You have the head of the house, you have the creative, the receptive, the father and the mother, right? And then you have the 6 children. We already have, this was child number 4, happened to be our 3rd son. And in this book, the attribute of the mountain is tranquility, and the 3rd son, it means resting, keeping still.
Mountain, 3rd son.
I referenced the Book of Changes, and I started looking at the hierarchy of the family, and I'm like, you know, this kid is our mountain. This kid is going to be our mountain for our family. This is a staple. It's bringing it all together.
So we needed a mountain. Now you will see Louis and I trying to go through mountain names. Names that meant mountains, names that were names of mountains, parts of a mountain, any
bit of a mountain. Anything that could be.
Anything to do with a mountain.
Cliff Baca.
No, that's like an old man's name. Cliff.
He is going to be an
And then he...
I kind of like this. Oh, I don't want to even say it. Knox.
It's cute. I actually like Knox.
Knox. Montana.
That reminds me of a girl.
Montana?
Mm-hmm.
Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
That's her last name, and she just happened to be named Hannah.
Montana, no, he doesn't want.
Montana
He doesn't
Baca.
want that name.
Peak. What do you think of Peak?
Hold on, that's what it is. Did you get it on now? There you go. What?
Peak.
No.
Keanu.
Keanu Reeves.
There's one Keanu you know, and that's a no.
But you know, everybody would
Baca?
say that. No, everyone said that. Just like I like the name Anderson, and then after everybody said what, like Anderson Cooper, I would never.
Anderson Cooper.
I know, because when there's only one, that's when it's picked with that name. That's what I don't like.
Himalay. Himalay me down to sleep.
Himalay.
Himalay Baca. I like Himalay.
No.
Himalay.
We have made and joked around because of my Himalayan salt rock lamp.
Himalay.
That's when we started saying him and let me down to sleep because it made us sleepy. The only one out of all of those
Oh yeah, what was
is
that?
Knox.
Knox.
Your cute outfit on that has mountains, son. Hi. Daddy, he has his little outfit on.
Oh man, my little mountain man.
You're gonna be Daddy's little mountain man. Baby's right there. Baby has no official name still. We're going home. So what had happened was it was time for us to leave and we did not have a name. They had to get somebody from the, what do they call that?
Baby registry department or something.
Come in, and she had to type out a letter and we had to sign it saying that we would come back in 48 hours at 12 o'clock on Saturday with a name. And if we did not...
And Nicole would not allow me to ask one simple two-worded question. 2 words is all the little question was.
No, I was like, don't even,
Or what? Or what? Or what?
And I was like, if you don't help me name our baby by
now, granted,
by the paper that I signed, my legal document.
My name given to me is on this document, and it's a piece of paper, and we have to do it because she typed it up, and that lady knows. She knows.
So we came home without a name.
Trying to make her job easier. We're not trying to make your job more difficult, lady. We want to take the time needed to decide on the name.
And we have until Saturday at 12 o'clock.
Or they're going to take our kid away.
to name our baby.
I wanted to ask for...
Shut up, just
but
quick.
Nicole's angry. She's just angry, so I'm leaving.
Because the baby's supposed to have a name by now.
Yeah. And the child in me wants to say, or what?
Stop.
But
Stop.
you ready to go drive home?
He's like, no.
Mr. Baca.
Mr. Baca.
That's all I'll ever know. Till we see you again.
I know. We just pulled into the house and we have signs and it says it's a boy. That's so cute. Who did that?
Did it after I left.
Just right now?
Yeah, after I left. It wasn't there when I left. They saw us leaving with the car seat, probably.
Oh. Oh, look.
cute.
We'll come out here and take a picture.
Is it a birthday cake?
It says it's a boy.
That's awesome.
Babe, that's so cool. I know, I don't know who did it.
Oh, that's so cool. Did you know about this?
No, they did it after I left. Whoever did it.
What? Oh, Mimi did it.
No, I did not.
Whatever. She went to the store to get it. Good job, Mimi. That was
Yeah,
good.
right.
You
Wasn't
didn't.
me.
You seriously didn't
I
do
didn't
that?
do it.
You look at me in the
I
eye
did
right
not
here.
do that. That was not there when
Wow.
I left. But somebody did a very good job. I love it.
Oh, that just adds an element of, hey, dude, where's my big guy? Oh, I missed you so much. Cassidy. Still sleeping? Cassidy, are you ready to get in?
Hello, man. You're home. This is your home. Look at those feet.
Is this a baby's birthday?
Yeah. What do you think of him?
I love him.
You love him?
I'm scared because he's super heavy on me.
All right, say good night.
Good night.
Say I'll see you when I wake up. Aww. Do you want to hold him?
Good job, Data. Oh, I love you, dude. You're such a good big brother. What do you want to name him?
Yes, I do like you.
I know. Can you believe that? He was in Mama's belly just a couple days ago.
Your belly.
That's not anymore. He was in there though.
All of those elbows and feet that you would feel on Mama's belly, that was him.
Is he happy?
It's like pushing my belly down.
You know what? He's been pushing my belly down for a while.
Nice.
So we got home and we honestly didn't even talk about names the first day because we were trying to adjust as a family of 6. My mom helping out. It was a lot of chaos.
It was high.
There was tension.
Yeah, there was some
There
high
were
tension.
A lot of people are going to ask, where is the footage of that? And unfortunately, this is the hardest part for me to say is I deleted it on accident. I thought Lewis had downloaded it to the computer, and so I needed storage on our disk. And so I deleted them thinking that he had that footage on our computer. I lost the footage of us finally picking his name, and I lost the footage of us telling the kids his name, and I lost the footage of us telling our family his name. I cannot.
So just a little bit of the important stuff we missed. But guess what? We have everything else that surrounds that. And
we had until noon on Saturday to pick out the name. So Friday was honestly go time. It was, we needed a name. We went through every list again. We went through names back and forth. We were trying to find the, yes, this is the one. And we got that.
It started when I told Nicole that I wanted the theme of his name, or the meaning of his name, to have to do with the mountain, and I described why, and she was all game for it.
I was
What's
like,
crazy is when we were leaving, Nicole pulls out a onesie she had bought a month prior, all mountains on it. Somebody gave us a gift
Your
with
mom.
mountains on it. No concept of it. So that was the 29th. We were at the hospital the 29th, the 30th, 31st. Nicole pulls up on her time hop, and it shows that I had been in Colorado last year, 2016. My dad ended up meeting me out there, so we were in the mountains 1 year prior, exactly.
In Colorado. So then when we heard that, we knew it needed to be a mountain in Colorado. It just, everything was aligning. A mountain in Colorado is named Lincoln. Well, we already had liked the name Lincoln. It was already on our list because of the mountain. It just so happened Louis' new car that he had purchased was a Lincoln Continental. On the way to the hospital, we drove the Lincoln to the hospital. His dad had sent the message that said, Lincoln is a good boy name, it's an omen. So everything just was kind of unfolding
It
where
all clicked right into place.
we went to bed, and Louis can fall asleep like this. Like, he could literally probably like right now fall asleep. And me, it takes me a long time. Well, I was up because quite frankly, I was ready to name this dang baby. I just wanted him to have a name. I knew we were under pressure. I just wanted to be able to agree on it. So I was up looking and looking and looking for our kids. The middle name is always a family name. Tatum has Lee Michael like Lewis. Camden and Cassidy. Camden's middle name is Lewis, and Cassidy's middle name is Nicole because they were a boy and a girl, and that's what we picked. So we knew kind of that we wanted the middle name to be somewhat of a family name. And the boy version of Nicole is either Nick or Cole. And I really liked the name Cole. And in the hospital, you'll see that I say I like the name Cole.
Yeah, I thought Cole. I love Cole. And then
Cole.
Cole, and then I actually like your dad's Lincoln.
I'm laying down and I start getting this feeling of, we have a family member. His name's Cole. And he passed away, unfortunately, climbing a mountain. So I had woken Louis up and I said, Lincoln Cole Baca. I love that name. And then Louis like, I like it. And I told him the story about Cole, and he remembered, and literally I get chills right now thinking about when everything was just coming to us, that we were like, this is it. His name is Lincoln Cole Baca. And we cannot wait one day for him to be able to look at this and know why we named him.
All right, we just walked out and he's been named. There's Daddy and Lincoln. Lincoln Cole Baca. That's a strong name for a strong little boy.
Now, 3 months later, he is definitely our mountain.
Yeah, he's calm, he's tranquil, he is just
oh, I'm gonna cry just thinking about him.
He's
like
perfect. He's a little mountain. And you know what's amazing is the mountain is important in nature because it contrasts height and depth, right? It also is where clouds accumulate, where moisture accumulates, rivers and streams come down from the mountain once the snow melts. You have lakes and rivers that develop around mountains. Mountain has a treasure inside of it. All of the wealth that is in a mountain, it has to do with the homes, the shelter that it brings. Everything happens exactly how it's supposed to. We wouldn't be here today being able to describe this to you had it not really come to our attention that technology is enabling us to record and capture these moments that, you know, our memories are just, they fail us, right? Our memories are...
We'll one day forget this.
Well, no we won't, because we have this.
Well, yeah.
That's the whole point. And you know what's more important than this is we've got to experience this. And the whole reason we're doing this is to shortcut this learning curve. You're going to be following us and being able to view our lives because we're being transparent in our lives. We want to show that, hey, nobody has the right answer. We're here trying to navigate it just as much as anybody else is. We're having to deal with changing times and different environments and different situations than our parents did, than their parents did. We're 2-generation deep culture, society. We may have met our great-grandparents, but beyond that, it's lost. And I don't want history to be lost when we have the ability to capture it and record it and document it. So
that is why
Lincoln, read this good book, buddy.
We're gonna post it. We're gonna post it.